Today we're going to look at constant acceleration, and we have some school buses here that will undergo acceleration. And let me show you how these work. They're not the kind of toys most people play with nowadays, but if we roll it back and then we let it go, it starts off slow and then it speeds up and takes a crash into the sink. All of these do the same thing. They start off slow and then they speed up. And the big bus, which does the same thing, which I'm not going to crash into the sink. You want to stop it there? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to hook those up to a piece of this silver tape, which is called spark tape. And the spark tape, these little electrodes right here that you can see, are going to make marks, little dots on this silver tape. And what we have here is we've got a switch that can tell how many dots it's going to make. It's upside down, but this says 10 hertz and 60 hertz, which means 10 dots per second or 60 dots per second. We'll just leave it set on 60 dots per second. It gives us the most flexibility. So let's go on and roll this back. And then we're going to tape it to the bus and get the bus all set up. And then we're going to let it go. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So now we'll flip this off and we'll take a look at our tape. Okay. So here we can see that the dots are all jammed in one spot because we hadn't let go of the bus yet. So that it's making a lot of dots. But look how close the dots are together here. And then as the bus continues, the dots get further and further apart. And we can continue along this until we get towards the end of our tape. Our dots are quite a good distance apart. So here they're easily 2 fingers apart. Whereas at the beginning, they're very close together. So we're going to make some marks on this tape so that we can plot these points, because we know that these points were made at exactly the same interval of time. And in my class, we'll talk about that interval of time, and you may or may not use that interval of time. Okay, now we're going to look at the monster bus. We wind this back. Okay, we've got it taped on. We'll switch on the power. If I can do that one-handed. There we go. And let the bus go. Crash. And turn off the power. Okay, and for the big bus, here we go. All right, and power off.